This is Scott Cordell, and welcome to video number 2 here for the week. This is a video to actually help you get started with homework number 2 and to actually proceed through getting started with the Dropbox activity. In this one, if you look at the instructions under working with the databases here on the screen, you'll see that you're going to be using the databases from the textbook that are prepared for you. That means you're not creating your own tables and your own forms and your own reports. These are pre-created by the textbook provider. You can find those under course materials here. If you click that link, we'll take you back to a place inside the course that actually has a download box for each one of these. Once you have those in your system, please make a folder for them, extract them. You can see I've already done that here. And then the next thing we're going to do is actually start Word, because each one of these I want you to be able to do the query, and then what we're going to do is take a screenshot of each of these. In a previous video, you've seen how to use the snipping tool to do a screenshot, so I suggest you look at that one first. That's why this video is last in the week. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get Word started, and we're going to look at the first one here, list the items, the entire item table. Here's my Word document, and what we're going to do is for each one of these, we're basically going to I'm going to auto number just to make it easier for me. I'm going to go and open up Access, perform the query, copy the results or produce the results, and then take a screen capture and then paste them into here. So here's what we're going to do. In my Access folder, I'm going to go ahead and open up Colonial Adventures. That's the first one we need. We actually are going to use TAL distributors first. And you can see all the tables already there. There is a query built. I'm going to enable the content just so it doesn't give me a lot of extra warnings. There are also some forms and reports. So what we want to do with this first one is I want to list the entire item table. In one of the previous videos you saw that the easiest way to do that is click Create, go to Query Design, and then what you have here is a list of all the tables you can use. We want the item table for this one, so I will add it to my design grid. Close that, and as the video suggested, resizing so that you can see everything really helps. The first way that most people do this is you can actually see that you can take item number and drag it to here, and now it's part of the query. Do the same thing with description. I could also just double click on hand and it will populate the box for me. Category, storehouse, and price. And at this point, if I run the query, you can see that it listed the entire table for me. So that is one way you could do it. You could go ahead and do that. Take your screenshot, you're good to go. Now what I want to do is show you one other way, so I'm going to go back to Design View, and I'm going to remove each one of these. Notice that I can click on this gray bar just above, and I can actually delete every one of these. After I highlight them, I can right click, cut, and one other way to do the entire table is to use this tool. That star, or the asterisk, shows that I'm going to call in the item table. The asterisk is a wildcard, meaning all. I'm going to use all fields. Run that, same results. So to get this into my Word document, here's what I'm going to do. Go back to Design View, and this is what I want you to take a screen capture of, or a screenshot. I want to go to All Programs, Accessories, and go find Snipping Tool for this. And all I really need is just the pertinent part of this. So I don't want, let's do this, full screen. I don't want a screenshot like that because I don't need all these tools in this menu and which database and all that. I just want the main area, so I'm going to hit New again, and I'm going to make sure and choose Rectangular Snip, because now I can just grab the parts of the data that I need, which are here. I'll click Edit, Copy, go to Word, and I can just use the Paste tools here to drop that in as question number 1, and that's it. Put the next one here, and you'll see that it's every time you produce a query is going to be the same thing. You'll go to Access. You can get rid of whatever you've had before. You don't need to save any of these. And now they want the they don't want the item table. They want all the customer information. So what I'm going to do is use my Show table to add the customer table in, and then I'm going to right-click on Item and remove that table. This query that we're looking at for number 2, list the number and name of all customers. Here's the number. There's the name. I could then run this or go straight to datasheet view, either one. There's the results. So I'd come back to design and take a screenshot of, maybe shrink it down here so I can take a much cleaner, quicker screenshot. You'll notice that Word gets fat really quick with big pictures, so the smaller the picture, the easier it's going to be for you to do this. From here, I would edit and copy, go back to Word, and paste this one in, and there's your first 2 pieces of homework done for week 2. If you have any questions, be sure to drop into the Ask the Instructor board or contact me by email and we can help you out through that.